farming never changes. The year oh, hey folks, Species7 here. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Farm Sim 15. I have here for your viewing pleasure today a map review, and this is the second map by a fella named Oxygen David. This is Sandy Bay. And although that may sound like a sunny little seaside resort in California, it is in fact in Devon, which I do believe would be in Great Britain. So there you are, and here we are. That's quite the hefty looking bull there, isn't it? Here we are at the farm. This is our spawn point out on this, I don't know. Makes you wonder. I just had some extra bags of concrete. I thought really with all that farm gear you couldn't have flattened the road a little. Alright, here we are. Ooh, and right away we get to see our fine ladies. Now again, this is a British map, so yes, collisions are on absolutely everything. There are lots of rock walls, lots of hedgerows, and all those other delights. I've had a tour of the map, of course, and she needs some milking pretty quick. And it is absolutely gorgeous, as one might expect. A great map. Probably most of you actually have already seen this, because there's... oh. Did I have to open them both? No? Oh, that's cool. There has, I know Daggerwin did a series on it before it was released. Although, oddly enough, even on FSUK, I didn't see his name in the credits. Although, with the amount of views he gets while he was doing the map, I would have thought they would have at least said thanks. Alright. So, here you go. Here's our cattle bar. You can see, ladies seem quite happy with it. Blow your straw in here. Don't, okay, I guess we've got a bit of a trough system on that side. Excuse me. Thank you. When you download the map, there are a ton of mods that are required. Of course, I'm exaggerating. It's not really all that many. But as you can see with the milk thing here, one of the mods you do require is the Stop Milk mod. Along with a bunch of others. So as usual, guys, when you go there and download the map, have a good look at the list of mods. Make sure you've got them all in place. As you can see from the lower right hand side, the soil mod is active. So two things with that: make sure if you want to use that, you do have the soil management zip, because it does not come with the map, to be able to use it. And if you decide to use it, do not load the Gill Mist mod, because the two have not learned to play well together. Now, I don't know since the newest patch, but I don't think it addressed any of that, since obviously it was mods conflicting with mods, so why would they? However, you will require the animation map trigger, and when I reached this point earlier in my little wander about, come on, for effect, let's open both doors. I was going to go, yeah, there we go, there's a billion versions of the symbols, and here I walk in here and there's absolutely nothing to tell me what I'm dumping. However, that's simply because I was in a tractor. An issue I have is if you're in a tractor, you can't actually see those up there, but they are all marked. So good-o on the map author here, Oxygen David, for actually marking what each one is, instead of making you stare at the texture that's been painted on the floor and go, well, that's either corn or one of my cows was not feeling well last night. Alright, so moving along here, we can see that we've got our regular grain dumps there. And speaking of regular grains, is that all we get? Well, no, it's not. I do believe that this would be the land. Oh yeah, there we are. There we go. Yes, indeed. The land of woolly crunchies. Yes, they feel woolly, but they make a crunchy sound. Alright. Nice little setup. They're all quite happy, up to their ears in grass. As you can see, the water mod is installed, so you will be required to do the extra bit of tending that goes along with that, and that's great. So, this is our wee farmhouse here. Yay. On this side, we have a gated community for chickens. Well, it doesn't actually have a gate, but every chicken gets its very own condo, complete with a doorknob, because chickens are good at that sort of thing. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not trying to rag on the map at all. I think it's absolutely brilliant. I truly do. I like the funny touches that some map authors throw in, you know. And I'm sure if you have 500 chickens, you're probably going to be going, yeah, I need 2 more of these darn things. There you go. Hello, ladies. We're going to have to get us another rooster, though, if we ever get enough chickens to fill all those. That poor guy be dead in 2-3 days, you know. So there again, just keep in mind, water mod, make sure you look after your chickens, and they will look after you. Well, probably won't, but anyway, continuing on, I'm just going to cheat here and sneak down around the bottom. We've got a couple of decent sized silage pits on the farm, and this is Sandy Bay Farm. There is actually a second farm on the map, which we will visit very shortly. There's our second one, and I'm not sure if this has a function. My apologies, guys, I'm really not. There seems to be a trigger here, but that might just be those silage pits, because it's actually behind there. So there you go. And over here, you'll see we had the sugar beets. Yeah. The potatoes are... Is that the building, or have I got... Oh, here it is. I'm sorry. There you go. Potatoes. Ta-da! Wonder why they put potatoes inside and sugar beets outside. It's kind of funny. Oh, well. I don't know nothing. Well, I've grown lots of potatoes, but certainly not on a farm scale. And I've never grown a sugar beet, though. I have grown beets, but they weren't sugar beets. They were like just these red beets that you kind of like eat and stuff. Yeah, pretty good. Alright, so here we go. Speaking of which, let's have a look at the... It's absolutely gorgeous, isn't it? We'll stand up here where the view's a little nicer. Now let's look at our cards. There's airplanes flying around, there's balloons, there's all kinds of extra sounds and extra moving objects according to the map author. So that could be taken as good or bad depending on whether you have a decent computer or whether you're just a big fan of the game and don't really have the hardware to run super intense maps. So far it seems to be running reasonable. Okay, let's have a look at our information panel. Yeah, it's one of these. I'll be honest with you guys, this is the first thing that, well, other than the hedgerows and all that, I'm really not a fan of. I much prefer to just simply have the normal page where you can, you know, scroll from one side of it to the other and see the things you want to see. One of the reasons for that, do you see where it says show next screen? Do any of you recognize that symbol? Yeah, see, Windows 10 for some reason feels that because I'm Canadian, my keyboard is not actually printed in English, but in fact in Fringlish, a French-Canadian version of English. And rather than quotation marks, I should have EX, centigrade, etc. But these don't actually appear on my keyboard, of course, because Logitech built it, and they don't really know anything about Fringlish. And yeah, so that particular symbol there, Microsoft thinks I actually have that on my keyboard. I do not. I do, however, have a bracket symbol, which apparently does the same thing. Oh, man. Alright, so we can show next days, but that's just the weather forecast. So here we go. We've got the standard crops, plus rye, oat, and sunflower, which they didn't start us with any of. The buggers. And you do require a couple of zip files to make sure those do show up, of course. Extended and standard multi-fruit zips, I believe. Here we go with our different sales areas. This is kind of a drag, although, I mean, remap it, but you see it picked 9 to show next fruits. Well, we all know what 9 is. Yes, that's right, it's the map. However, it also tells us we do have rye, beef for apparently 1,100,000 per ton, and pigs are apparently 448,000. What? Anyway, moving right along. We'll get rid of that. But yeah, so let's go to our next screen. Oh no, I guess we need more stations, don't we? So now we go over here to the equals, And we see we've got Sandy Bay stores. Oh, let's go back to where we were. So the beef, well, it doesn't show there. The biomass beef heating plant, pigs, what? I don't know why it's got beef heating plant pigs across the top, but there you go. So the heating plant which buys your wood chips. We've got Sandy Bay Stores, which apparently buys darn near everything. And Biotech to buy your silage. Little Ham Stores, again, for pretty much all of your buying needs. I know, that's it. There's just the 2 windows there. Goody. We have the expenses page. We have a page for chickens. We have a page for this. We have the pigs for the fattening installations. So, oh, and of course, beefs and pigs. Right. Okay. And if we go back here to our chickens, it's obviously not all the chickens. We also have sheep and we also have cows. So, yeah. I'm sorry, I'm not a big fan of this particular PDA. There's our map thing, and show next screen. Yeah, okay, it's, I don't know. Anyway, yeah, there we go. I'm not a fan of that. So here we go on this map. You can see we're located down here by 31 and 35. Let's get ourselves a quickery vehicle. See if we can't get around at a reasonable speed. We all know, of course, the fastest vehicle in Farm Sim 15 is the purple pickup. So, let's, well, I like to buy several of them. Idiot. Alright, now, your standard starting equipment, pretty much. You get one of these and one of these. You do get the 590 as opposed to the little Rosenclaw. You get trailers, header trailers, the usual teeny tinies and this stuff. They do give you a mower, a roll belt baler, and that's her. A couple of weights. The rest of it we purchased. So, let's come out of there. And, oh, good. I have no idea how to get to the vehicle selection screen. So, no, should be one of the map screens, shouldn't it? But there is no secondary map screen. Alright, well, alright, we're gonna start here, I guess. So, this, obviously, is your store. And if we look at the big map, we can see that we are now right about there. So, let's head up the, oh, that's not a road. That's great. That is not a road. How does one get out of here? Ah, there we go. There's a road. I knew it couldn't be that hard. Alright. So here we are at the tractor shop to start with. And let's we'll check the northern end of the map here first. I'm going to say it is a gorgeous map. Huh, is that a water fill station? Kind of looks like it, doesn't it? A little bit of the Sandy Bay. Hence the name of the map, of course. There's all the big cardboard cutouts we've all come to know and love. Perfect. So yeah, as I say, boom. This is definitely, boom, one of those maps. So if you happen to be looking at the beautiful scenery and not paying attention, you whoa. And of course it's one of those maps where they drive on the right side, which isn't necessarily the right side of the road. So keep that in mind as well. Kind of a cool little strip mall, as we call it up here. Not sure what you call her there. Got your fuel station across the road. Oopsie. And what do we have here? Oh, a flower shop. Isn't that nice? Is this a thing? No, not quite. Not quite. Just a nice decorative area. Everybody down here parking, checking out the beach, doing a little parking and sparking. Very cool. Alright, here we are. Sandy Bay Stores, I would assume. Of course, you know what they say about assumptions. Whoa, alright. That's not going to get me in there, though. I don't know. Why do they build everything so confusing in Britain? I mean, goodness. Here we go. Sandy Bay Stores. Perfect. I can't get in because I drove into the gate. Alrighty. So here you are. As we saw in our horrible little PDA thing, this place takes pretty much a little of everything. There we go. Holy. Right down to, I do believe, what do we got here? Here's our tip for our milk. And here we can buy the garden shop menu, which of course is saplings. I didn't wonder they really had to have a completely separate place just to go and buy a bale of saplings. You think they'd have supplied it other joints? But no. So yeah, this is Sandy Bay Stores. And let's say they will buy pretty much anything you can come up with. Well, except maybe like lumber and pigs and wood chips and you know, that sort of stuff. So there you go. Let's go find our truck. We've also got our wool tip point here. Wow, this is a big place, man. Take me like 10 minutes walking across here. That's what we got the truck for. And do the big J-turn. And doesn't J-turn worth a darn. Remember when it first came out? It was all you could do to back this thing up without doing a J-turn. Come on. Here's the sheep wool. Beautiful. And there's your tipper for it right there. Ching ching as you mix your money at the sheep wool station. A little bit of texture error on the sign there, but that seems really common. It seems that this game doesn't like putting one texture over another. And then here we have the pig shed, the cattle shed. So you can, I take it this is, alright, these are tip points, so we sell here. This isn't one of these scenarios where you can back your trailer up and buy your piggies and cattles and such there for less money than the normal purchasing price. At least it's not indicated as being such, is it? Let's have a look. Sandy Bay Stores and pigs and beef. Okay. Now, if we head out, this way, of course we will assume to be in our own lane here, at least for some portion of it. Oh, maybe not. Oh. Let's have a look here. I don't think that's the one I want. I might actually want to go up that other road this time. I guess I should be in this lane if I'm going backwards, right? People are going, please, man. Please. Just don't ever come to the UK. And luckily I'm probably not going to because I'm way too old for that. Alright, here we go. And if I do, I'll just hire cabs. Here we are. Way up. Wow, what do we got going on up there? There's something, but it's an awful long way out there. We'll leave that for a surprise for those of you that play the map. It is gorgeous though, isn't it? Look at that. Oh, that's just the lighthouse. That's what I was seeing there. Alright, well here we've got a field. And not the best example perhaps, as it is a meadow. But let's have a look. Well, there you go. So exactly 10k per. Nice. Not bad. Certainly for this sort of countryside, that seems a reasonable price. Let's continue on through the ever-collisionable, ever-claustrophobic hedgerowian systems. What have we here? besides Field 8, which we apparently also own, just a monument of one form or another, I guess. Well, we'll leave that as another surprise for all of you. It's probably the best view in the game, by the way, so go have a look at it. Nice field. Again, one of the things disturbing about maps with such big fields and such small roads, I mean, to those of you that can drive, which is, of course, everyone but me. Ah, here we are. This is our other farm. I'm sure that's not... Really? You're going to make me get out to open this gate? That's just rude, man. And then you open that one. Alright, so here we are at Willow Farm. And I don't know that I showed you the tip point at the other farm. My apologies, but it has the exact same silo system. This double silo with the big grain dryer on the side and a tip point up nice and close to it. So what else do we have down here? Well, there you go. The same sort of sheds for tipping your productio. Yeah, there we go. Canola and corn, of course. Wheat and barley. And then if we get out and look in here, I think we should find the rest of our cropages. There we go. Spaditos. Or cartoof. Or whatever the heck. Open sesame. Alrighty. Oh, hey. There's the sugar beets again. Just simply a straw wall to keep them from running away. And, yeah. Anything else of a major importance? Got a fueling spot, a little bit of gear. What else? Oof, these are some big trailers. Or buildings, sorry. I don't know why I call them trailers. Alrighty. Another here. Not drinking water. But it's still water, man. Okay, I'm not sure about those. There's a couple of them I've seen. I'm sure you guys know what the heck's going on with them. And obviously fertilizer, seed, all of your standard, basically everything that was on the other farm. Cool. So if you want to do multiplayer, nice feature. You can both, you know, divvy the fields and start with a little bit of stock each. So that's kind of cool. I imagine this is just decorative. Yeah. But this is not, as you can see. Here is our little beef fattening facility. Hello, wiggle your tail. Good, wiggle your ears. Perfect. All happy and healthy. And no surprising, here is the pigs of roly-polydom. Nice roll, piggy. And a grunt and a nod. And another roll. Anybody? Bueller? No. No roll. Oh, there we go. Well done, sir. Well done. Okay. Again, a couple of silos. Everything basically on each of the farms that one does require. Wood chips. Very nice. Very, very nice. And of course, here's your way of feeding and fattening the said fattening animals. Lovely. Nice facilities. This whole map's got kind of a really peaceful sort of feeling to it, even with the extra audio and such. So yeah, there we go. That's Willow Farm. Ooh, big Johnny Deere on the cover. Hello, the truck. There it is. World's fastest vehicle, the purple pickup. Well, providing the world is Farm Sim 15. Alright, now we shall from here to Willow Farm. Alrighty, well, we know this one opens in, so Come on, go. There you are, laddie. Alrighty. Now, let's, yeah, that'll do. Head down the bumpy road. Whee! Well, stay on our own side. Sometimes. Oops. 30k speed limit as we go zinging by. How quick I can hardly read it. Hey, look at that. Give way. Really? That's cool. Our yield signs in Canada actually just say yield. I know. We're so uninspired. It's just terrible. Alright, let's see where we can go from here. I think we're going to want to head down and check out the biotech facility. Because by guppy, if I was a farmer, that's the first place I'd go. Yeah, there's definitely pretty big fields. You're going to want some good gear at some point. Whoa! Oops. Traffic light. Yeah, big question. Do I run away here? We've got an egg sale point. No, I got to keep going. Darn. Oh, 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 look. Signage. Where'd it go? There it is. Exeter, Exmouth. Before what? Anybody stores and lumber yard. Lumber yard. Did we see a lumber yard? Not yet, eh? What's this? Littleham? Oh, okay, yeah. That's where we wanted to go, Littleham. Right. No idea. Alright. Wow, eh? Check this out. That is so cool. Ooh, that's a big cornfield, which we do not own. But, might want to turn the old wither off, I guess. So, what are we approaching here? Ah, here we are. Biotech. Tech for your bio. Alright. Is it poop and squirt and hose? Yeah, a couple of nice pits. Digesters, a scale. Let me guess, 2180? Do I weigh? I gotta know. Do I weigh 2180? Gotta make sure I haven't been eating too much this weekend. And we weigh 2180. I am a happy camper. I am. Alright, so nice little BGA, good and simple. You will require a loader, as that is the proper FS15 version. No ramps, no sinks, no nothing. Off we go. Dun, dun. Apparently, just oofing. Ow. Can't even cut corners, eh? You're like, would you do that in real life, dude? Just slam through the bushes around the corner? Well, you never know. You just never know. Whoa, okay. This is not a friendly zone, man. I mean, just drive in there. I mean, nobody notice. That's the one. Alright. So this is a forest zone. But I think this is like some weird highway. And this would be an off-ramp. There we go. Oh, yeah, I got this British thing figured out. No problem. I'm ready for my international license, Mr. DeVale. Alright, I have no idea how to get into that forest. I tried. Oh, nope. Ah, here we go. The entrance to the forest, eh? Oui, oui. The enchanted forest, no less. Alrighty. How good can this be? I'm not feeling enchanted yet. Alright, well there we are. There's the enchanted forest. Darn tourist people told me that was some place to look at. Yeah, last time I ever hired them. Alrighty, and we're back to our truck. Yeah. Whoa, okay, and we're just... Give me a sec, buddy. There we go. Alright. That was our tour of the Enchanted Forest. And pretty much, we missed a little some stores because we decided to go and look at the Enchanted Forest. Alright. Whoop. That's actually the last thing we need to check out, so we should go and do that. Well, not the last thing. Keep in mind there is a lumberyard as well, which apparently, for some reason, we managed to drive around. I know, you're not surprised at all. You're probably amazed I made it anywhere. So, we now need to just hang a... I would imagine it's these... No, I'm probably wrong, aren't I? It's not, is it? No. Okay. There's always a way to do this. Yeah. You guys are going, what do you mean it's confusing? It's not confusing at all. You're an idiot. Oh, man. And somehow, I'm still thinking that's where I wanted to be. Yeah, it is. This may not be the way to go if you're going to bring a trailer with you, but here we are. Ooh, there's some big butt trailers, aren't they? There we are. I do believe we are now, yes we are, Little Ham Stores. Alright, where's that order of little hams I placed? Oh, must be over here. Hi, you got my little hams? Hello? Well, doesn't seem to be anybody home. Doesn't seem to be a real road in here either. What the heckin'? Oh, there we go. Apparently we were supposed to come up there. Alright, good enough. Well, there you are, guys. That's it. It is an absolutely lovely map. This is Sandy Bay. And yeah, I'm sorry we missed the lumberyard. Is it actually anywhere close to where I am? Could we, like, maybe just sorta... sneak across? Not really, eh? Alright. But my apologies for missing the lumberyard. But yes, there is one. Basically, as you would expect, anything that is an FS15 feature is included on the map. It is complete. Everything does function on it exactly as advertised, as you might expect. So, there... Why did that seem so much quicker coming back? And why didn't I know if I just drove another 20 feet I could have gone in the front gate? Well, there you are. So, yeah, that's been our look at Sandy Bay. Man, there's a big crop of sugar beets for everybody. Perfect. Gorgeous map, available on FSUK. The link will, of course, be in the description. So, one I recommend you check out. Again, make sure you look at it for all the mods requiring it to function, plus of course all the little extra ones that the map author makes mention of for added functionality. There we go, guys. Oh, here we are. Maybe lumberyards this way. We'll quickly have a look here and see if we can't find a Z lumberyard. And well, you guys kind of suck because when you get to the next intersection, there should be another sign. Alright, till next time, guys, if you enjoyed, please hit the like button. Feel free to subscribe if you haven't already, it really helps. And, well, above all, it's been Species7 for Farm Sim 15 Gold, having a look at Sandy Bay Farm. Take care of each other, folks, and ciao for now. Alright, where is this mysterious lumberyard?